Joe, est-ce que c'est le plus gros match de la saison pour le Tour du Monde?
Bien sûr, tout le monde peut le voir, je crois. C'était vraiment dur, début jusqu'à la fin, particulièrement la fin, parce que les mecs, ils étaient très généreux avec le corps pour se jeter contre les attaques Clermont à la fin. Donc, je crois qu'on peut garder notre fierté qu'on a gagné un gros match comme on a fait aujourd'hui. Valérie.
Un mot sur la deuxième temps, Jonathan Sexton, qui a sur son occupation au pied, sur par rapport à sa
première. Ouais, en fait, je crois qu'on a bien dominé le début de deuxième mi-temps. Donc, on a marqué un bel essai et après, on a bien joué l'occupation comme vous m'avez dit. Donc, même à la fin, on ne peut pas mener par plus que 4 points. C'est toujours en danger. C'était vraiment stressant à la fin.
Joe, cet essai en deuxième mi-temps, vous l'avez vu ou vous étiez en train de rejoindre les tribunes?
Non, je n'ai pas vu. Donc tout le monde me dit que c'était un bel essai, donc je ne suis pas sûr. Mais je vais le regarder plus tard.
C'était particulier, Joe, pour vous de retrouver Clermont et de battre Clermont?
Oui, un petit peu. Parce que j'aime bien les 3 années que je passais à Clermont. J'ai passé 3 années formidables. Donc c'était difficile. Par contre, c'est le sport professionnel. Il faut aller à fond à chaque fois. Et tant mieux, on le fait.
Joe, what were you thinking with a minute to go?
Please, please, lads, keep throwing yourself in front of the bus. It was pretty much that. It was all we could do to keep them off the line. We really had to take the space underneath them so that they couldn't get the ball down and so that they couldn't get forward. And I just thought the lads did it superbly. I think I said just before, I think we can keep our pride in the fact that we did that.
Joe, est-ce qu'à la mi-temps il y avait un peu de doute? Vous êtes encore en difficulté en conquête?
Il y a toujours le doute. Par contre, on avait la confiance en même temps. On a pensé qu'au début de match, on a pensé qu'on a très bien joué. Quelquefois, on a tapé. Et si le ballon rebondit pour nous, peut-être on aurait pu marquer. Par contre, il a fait une course mal ajustée pour nous. Donc, c'était vraiment comme ça. Donc, à la mi-temps, on a parlé sur les choses, on peut contrôler. Et c'est la conquête au début, parce qu'on a raté peut-être 3-4 touches pendant la première mi-temps. Et même, on n'avait pas vraiment pris le sou en mêlée. Donc, je crois qu'on était pénalisé 2 fois peut-être en première mi-temps. Donc, on a parlé de ça. Et on a pensé que si on peut gagner le ballon à partir de la conquête, on aurait pu jouer. On aurait joué mieux qu'on a fait dans la deuxième 20 minutes, la 22e minute de la première mi-temps. Pardon, c'est 2 années que j'habite en Irlande, donc le français est un peu rouillé.
Joe, what was said of John at half-time?
Well, Johnny Sexton spoke, of course, and called the play that we did straight after half-time. And he said, let's do this play, let's get it dead right and we'll score from it. So anyone who doubted at half-time was pretty quickly in full agreement with Johnny when he knocked over the conversion as well to give us a 1-point lead. We also talked about, as I was just saying, the scrum and the line-out, making sure that we got the ball from those set phases, because we just felt if we could get some good quality ball, we could put them under pressure like we had done in the first 15 or 20 minutes.
Leo, how proud are you of what Joe said, you know, in terms of the atmosphere, in terms of the defensive effort, everything? Is that as tough a European game as you've played?
Yeah, it was up there. To be honest, like it was pretty intense out there. I think both teams made quite a few mistakes, you know, considering the quality of players out there. I think it was just a lot to do with the pressure that was there as well. Our discipline in the first half kind of cost us a bit. I thought, you know, we looked okay when we were defending, but you know, they obviously did breach it a couple of times. But yeah, no, it was one of those games could have gone either way. You know, it's, you know, goes to TMO. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. You know, and we got it there today, and you know, at the end of the day, that's the difference between the two teams. But yeah, everyone dug in pretty well. You know, showed good character. Obviously going in 6 points down at half time, but you know, there is quite a bit of belief in the team. There's never that much panic, I think, at that stage. But yeah, Clermont are a great team, you know, and it's a big win for us, obviously, coming over here to beat them.
What was your gut feeling with the Clermont try in inverted commas at the end, Joe? Because it looked as though there was not quite enough around for Fana to stop him scoring, really.
No, I was kind of in behind all the players who were there, so I couldn't actually see, and I just presumed he got it down, and he kind of celebrated like he had. But it did look to me when they showed the replay that he lost control of it before it sort of came out the back of his hand, and as Leo said, that's how close it was. At the same time, I think Nigel Owens on the ref mic said Johnny Sexton's kick went straight over the upright, you know, and we didn't quite get that one. Otherwise, it would have been 7 points at that stage. So, you know, you kind of win some and lose some, and we got that one at the end, but we missed one earlier on.
Shane, could you describe your emotions after that, and where would you rank that as in all the Leinster wins you've been a part of?
Yeah, I'm kind of a bit all over the shop, to be honest. It's quite frustrating from players' point of view because we knew the quality of opposition we were coming up against, and we wanted to play, you know. And I think there's a lot of frustrated lads. You can see the reaction coming off the pitch there. Yes, we're very proud of what we've done, and believe me, I would have taken that win if someone had said it during the week or whatever. But we didn't play as well as we could have. We didn't do what we wanted at times, but that says a lot about the kind of blokes that are in there as well, you know. It didn't go our way, but we stuck at task, and when we got an opportunity, we capitalised on it. So from that point of view, it was pleasing, and defence at the end was pretty impressive, you know. Lads put their bodies on the line, and yeah, you come up against a team like that, it was very frustrating to play, and the rucks were a mess, breakdown was a mess at times. But I think when we look back at it and when we were on the plane tonight, we were very, very happy because it's not easy coming here, you know.
I think part of why we were frustrated as well is the quality of the pressure they put on us. You know, to be fair, the way you want to play, you know, I think they made it pretty clear during the week they weren't going to let us have the ball to play with. And they've been reasonably outspoken about that, and I thought they did a pretty good job of it. So, you know, we were surviving on scraps a little bit at times, and that's always frustrating because we want to be able to set up the way we play and play to it. So I think that would be part of it as well.
Joe, are you looking forward to a low-key build-up to the first All-Ireland time?
Jeez, I haven't given it a thought, Shane, to be honest. That's 3 weeks away. We get Dragons next week. You know, we try to keep it separated with the league and the cup, and so for us, to be honest, I think it's going to take us 2 or 3 days just to kind of bounce back up from this. There's some pretty fatigued lads, pretty bruised and beaten up lads, and I think they're exactly the same. They had a few lads who didn't finish the game because that's the physicality that was out there.
Leo, what are your thoughts on an All-Irish one playing Ulster?
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to think that much at the moment. You know, there's kind of more of a sense of relief, I think, in the dressing room that we, you know, there's a little bit of a feeling we got out of jail. You know, we weren't quite, as Shane said, I don't know, there was times we were a little bit inaccurate. But yeah, Ulster, a quality team. Didn't really get a chance to see much of their game yesterday. But yeah, from what I saw, it was reasonably comprehensive. Obviously, Edinburgh got that try at the end, but they looked in control, and yeah, they're pretty good quality outfit, Ulster, and it's going to be a big old challenge again. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of hype about it.
Joe, so you won in Belfast 2 weeks ago. Can we say that you're favourite to win the Irish Championship?
Vous pouvez dire comme vous voulez. I think for me that was a league game. They didn't have Rory Best, they didn't have Stephen Ferris. They had a number of guys that they didn't play that day. I think you know, as we do, I think they separate the league as well. I did get a text from Brian McLaughlin this morning saying good luck, and hopefully we can you know, we can share a drink at the end of the final. And I'm just delighted that I'm going to the final as a coach, not as a pretty disappointed spectator.
Encore des questions? Merci à tous.
T'as vu Auvergne Cotter après?
Oui, après le match, il me félicitait. J'ai dit on avait les chances, c'était tout. Donc on va parler un peu maintenant, je crois.
Joe, dernière question. Est-ce que les sorties de Malzieu et Byrne ont changé la physionomie du match?
Je suis pas sûr. C'est difficile à dire parce que c'était les 10 premières minutes, je crois. Donc c'est difficile. Moi, je crois que Butin, il est un très bon joueur. Jeune, mais il est très fort. Donc pour Pierre Julien, c'est quelque chose de difficile. Par contre, ils avaient les bons placements. Okay.
Dernière question.
Les supporters clermontois aujourd'hui, t'en avais parlé un petit peu?
Très très fort. Comme d'habitude, ils étaient très forts. Ils ont sauté, ils ont chanté toute la partie. Donc je crois qu'ils avaient amené quelque chose un peu spécial des joueurs clermontois. Par contre, c'était un bon spectacle. Et je crois qu'ils ont donné un peu de la gaz de le spectacle entier.
Thank you.
Merci bien.
Merci.